My name is Luciana and I'm from Paraguay.
I'm Bonnie and my major is General MBA and I come from China.
When I was about 17, I decided that I wanted to study in the US because there's more opportunities here and the education is just better here. There's more flexibility with your studies, what classes you are choosing. You can really focus on the area that you want to have more expertise on. So that's why I decided to come to the US, and then I applied to a couple of universities, and then I found Paraguay Kansas Committee, and they have a list of universities that we can come to, and I chose FHSU University mainly because of the tuition, but also because of the major. They have international business and economics, and that is something that I wanted to major on. So.
After I got my bachelor degree in China, I worked in CS University for nearly 3 years. During the past 3 years, I think I need to acquire some basic skills for management, and the major of MBA not only can let me to acquire some basic knowledge about management, but also it can help me to know more about some basic knowledge about marketing, accounting, and finance. So I choose MBA. CS University cooperated with Fort Hays State University for nearly 25 years. And I participated in 1+1 MBA program. I only need to study in China for 1 year. And the second year, I need to come to America to finish my second year graduate study. It will just cost 1 year in America. I think it's very efficient to get a graduate degree.
So basically I have like a mix of the international part and all the global business area, but I also have the economics part. So it's just like a little bit of both worlds. And I like so much how they combine in so many aspects. Just to give you an example, I have international finance, and that is like a lot of financial or economic concepts, but they also involve the other countries' economies, and it's just cool to see how both of my passions can come together in that.
The class I took, every is my favorite class, but the most class I favor is marketing management. It was very interesting.
Yeah, one of my favorite professors is Sam Schreier. He's my advisor, but he's also my professor in my class, Money and Banking. And he is one of the best professors that I've had. He's just so passionate about what he teaches. He always keeps the class like super like engaging, and he really wants you to not only learn but enjoy what you're learning. And yeah, I've never seen a professor being like that passionate about class, so that really like made an impact on my life. And also as an advisor, he's always pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and do things that will benefit me as a professional tomorrow. So he's really like a good professor here at Fort Hays.
My favorite faculty member is Mary Martin. She teaches us marketing management class. Yeah, she's very positive and very enthusiastic.
I would say that there's a lot of things that the university gave me for my future, and a lot of that is just, for example, with the job on campus. At some point they were like, let's stop saying that it is a part-time job or that it is a college job or something like that. You are employees that are here for half-time, so let's just like switch that concept. And I think that was like really important for me to realize that what I'm doing right now, it's definitely a job. Like I don't need to devalue what I'm doing right now just because it's like just the concept of like, oh, college jobs or something like that. So and they like give me things that would definitely prepare me for my career in the future. So I work at Global Affairs, and a lot of that touches points that I learn in classes, for example. So that's how I know that they're definitely preparing me for my future career. So I'm involved with, like I said, I have a job on campus. I'm also part of Hansen Hall, which is an entrepreneurship hall. So there's a lot of competitions and workshops there. Then I'm also involved in Christian Challenge, which is something really cool that I met so many people there. It's really fun. Then I recently joined the Finance Club and the Economics Club. And that again is just like something extra that I like to do besides the classes that I am in. And I think and global ambassadors, of course. So I think that is all. But it's really fun, even though my schedule can be pretty busy at some points. It is definitely worth it at the end of the day.
Yes, during the class time, the professor will taught us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me or face-to-face to ask questions. So when I'm at some problem, I will email to my professor directly. Besides, if I want to find some resources, I can go to the library to find lots of books to get my answer.
I would say that Fort Hays being like a relatively small university, it is big for me, like coming from what I know back home. It is a large university with a lot of students, but I know that relative to other universities, it is relatively small. And I just love so much how when you go to classes, like, you know your classmates, you know your professor can like call you by your name, and that's just like, it helps to build that personal relationship. And for example, you have the confidence of going to your professor after class and just like asking for help if you need to. And they are like, I don't know, I feel like they really try to make it like personal. And I can say that's the same for like other places here like on campus. For example, the CAs or resident assistants, community assistants, they're called. They're also like always trying to know you by your name and just build a relationship. So I can see that in many parts of the university.
The campus culture, I think the first word I thought is tolerant. Fort Hays State University is a tolerant university. No matter where you come from, no matter your background, they will respect you and your culture.
I would say that the university gave me a lot of things to think about. When I just started my degree, I didn't know much about what I wanted to do. I'm still like not 100% sure of what I want to do once I graduate, but it is like I'm one step closer to know what I want to do, you know? And it has been like giving me the freedom of choosing where I want to take my career. And that is something that we are not used to back home. It's just like, this is your schedule and you have to take these classes. And coming here and being like, okay, what classes do you want to take? What time do you want to take this class? Who do you want your professor to be? And that is just like a freedom that it was like, oh my goodness, I have all these choices to make and I can like shape my curriculum in whichever way I want. And that is something that really helped me to really focus on the things that I want to pursue in the future. So for example, with like all the electives that I have, I really can like choose what is more specific to the things that I have been like discovering that I like most.
Fort Hays State University changed me a lot. As for me, I think after I come here, I become more confident than before. So the students around me, they are more positive and they are brave to express their emotion and their feelings. That helped me to seem like them. And I also become more brave to introduce myself and to express my feelings.
Yeah, I want to try to get an OPT job. So basically it's like an internship it's basically a job for 1 year that you have. like you have the right to use that if you want to as international students. I am currently applying for internships for next summer, so that can also like give me some experience, and then that would hopefully give me some advantage when I try to find a job after I finish college. I want to try to find a job and just pursue more of that career that I want to. I want to work in something related to economics, but always touching on international world, just like other countries. So that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Time is so fast, so this semester I will graduate. After graduation, I want to find an internship in America to stay here for a while, or just back to China, like that.